side. That work has been stepped on too many times. You tried to stretch it too far, really crossed the line. Now your name is mud in the streets, the fiends won't by. They walking on by while I'm cooler than a polar bear's toenails. Oh hell, there he go again, talking that shit that deep or something. Nigga going home without his bitch. Spit a nigga.
Just coming on touching some equipment. I ain't want nothing. Just out here doing my thing. We'll be bringing y'all a lot more entertainment as the time goes by. So stay tuned to it all. Check out the 4K. I'm out here dancing in high def. You know what I'm saying? Once again, it's a JHood. One half of Backcourt Sports. One half of Game on Radio. I mean, I'm out here, man. You know what I mean? Things are cooking up. The pot is hot, and I'm trying to make it happen. So welcome to whoever's watching, whoever wants to watch, whoever's going to watch. Just want y'all to know, man, I appreciate y'all. Once again, my name is JHood. I will be streaming live here on occasion, here and there. There are other channels I'll be doing. I'm also on Twitch, so follow me on Backporch Sports 2 over there on Twitch, man. We're going to be over there doing our thing as well. I'm also Lucky Lefty 12, so check me out as well. Lucky Lefty 12 will be bringing you Game On Radio, which will be basically highlighting all of your Call of Duty needs, man. My homie King Brody, you know, one of the founding members of the Nova team, or the founding member of the Nova team, excuse me, King, gave me an idea a couple of months ago. I've been building on it, and now I'm here, man. You know, have some trials and tribulations going on in life, but that just happens. But at the end of the day, man, you got to pick yourself up by your bootstraps to keep on moving, man. Shout out to Marshall C. Hood. He ain't been with us for about 2 months now, but hey, man, you're still with us, my dude. So keep rocking. Once again, this is JHood. Just talking randomly, man. Let's see. I guess we'll start today off with new beginnings, right? We wake up every morning and we try to decide what it is that we're going to do. What is it going to be today that's going to make us what we should be, I guess, right? All of us have dreams and aspirations. We all have things that we want to do in our lives that for some reason life just takes us away from it, right? We can't pinpoint what it is. Sometimes it could be people. Sometimes it could be yourself. A lot of times it's yourself. But sometimes it could be others that are distracting you from what you need to be doing. But then God does something for you. He gives you an out. He gives you some type of leeway to say goodbye to those people and to finally make that decision on progressing. Now, at the end of the day, that's all on you. So that's the one thing about life that a lot of us don't really factor in. At the end of the day, it's all on you to be whatever you want to be. Some of us too lazy to be anything. We'd rather it just happen for us. We're just hoping on this miracle ticket like Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory or the lottery. But in essence, or inevitably, I think that you still got to get up and get it. You know, some of us are going to be lucky. Some of us are going to be able to walk into a gas station, scratch off, or play a couple of numbers and it just goes bingo, right? Some of us are going to be able to do that. Most of us are going to have to work. Most of us are going to have to get out there and really get to getting, you know, taking life by the reins as opposed to letting the horse just take you wherever you want it to go. And that is the only way inevitably we'll end up, you know, making it. And if you don't do that, you're just going to be stagnant. So this is the experiment of not being stagnant, ladies and gentlemen. This right here is my experiment of taking my all the negative things that are happening to me and putting it right here in this mic. Once again, you are here with your boy JHood. I have not been live in years, so let me go ahead and give you a little tutorial. Check me out. Early 2000s, I was a part of a great show. We didn't have that many viewers. But I thought it was a great show because we had a list of guests, a list of just topics. And this person that I was doing this show with is still one of my favorite people. Jim Poljak and I were doing a show some years ago out of Jared Payton Studios called Backport Sports. Now, on that show, we talked about a little everything, man. Basketball, baseball, football, hockey. We actually did play-by-play for arena football. We were in a little bit of some of everything, but it was before the big podcast videography boom. So because of that, it went under the radar. It wasn't that cool then. Then, life came. We got married. He got married. Started having kids. Things got away from us, but now we're going to be back, man. Sundays at 6. Well, at 6 right now. Once I talk to Poljak and talk to him, then I'll find out for sure if it's going to be 6 o'clock. But right now, it's 6 p.m. on Sundays. Make sure y'all tune in to Backport Sports. Make sure y'all tune in to Game On Radio during the week. I'm thinking about Tuesdays and Thursdays for that show to bring you anything and everything that has to do with Call of Duty, man. My boy Rody, like I said, King of the Nova team, inspired me to get this in motion so that I can start to stream and do highlights for Call of Duty and pretty much all games that are going on PlayStation. I want to thank the one person that's watching. I appreciate that. I don't know who you are, but thank you. But again, this show is about new beginnings. It's hard, man, especially when you start to lose a lot right around you. Start doubting yourself, somewhat questioning yourself because things just aren't going your way. Recently, I've lost friends. I've lost people that were very close to me for reasons that I don't even know why. Some of the stuff I think it was developing into that. It was on its way to that. But it all could have been avoided with conversation, I think. But inevitably, we're here, right? It was a hard run. It was a hard journey because inevitably, I'm just being transparent. I have doubts. I'm just like anybody else in the world, man. I'm scared of this camera, right? I'm scared to get on this microphone sometimes and tell people what I think because sometimes, what I think may not be what other people think. And we're so busy trying to appease people and be accepted that we forget that sometimes you just got to have your own voice, man. Sometimes you just got to have your own lane. And whether people see your view on it or not has nothing to do with you. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep being who you are. You got to keep living because nobody else is going to do it for you. And no matter what comes your way, no matter what people do to you, no matter what people try to do to you, because they will try, especially those that are below you, they're going to try. They're going to try to bring you down, but you can't let them. But you got to know that they're trying to. We live in a world of acceptance. I had this conversation earlier. I am a person that needs acceptance sometimes. I overdo it sometimes as a friend because I want you to know that at the end of the day, as your friend or whoever I am to you, I am going to be there because that's what I want, right? I want people to be there for me when I'm going through my downs and to take that kind of stuff into consideration when things aren't right. But they don't. And it upsets me and you not really realizing that at the end of the day, you can't expect people to be you. You can't expect people to do the things that you do. You can't expect people to care as much as you care. You can't expect anything from other people other than selfishness. That's the only thing that you can expect. If they give you something else, fine. It's a great thing. Everybody's in love. It's a beautiful thing. But in reality, most people won't give you what you give them. They don't know how. Some people are just totally broken and just can't. Some people are just in a position in their life that they've been through so much that they can't get past stupid stuff until it's too late. Person's gone or the person's gone for real, for real. And then you kind of look up and go, why did I do that? And I think some people are just too proud to say sorry. I'm dealing with a situation in right now in my life. Well, I think it just comes down to somebody just saying sorry. And you wonder how hard that is. Because that's not a hard word for me. If I'm wrong, I'm just wrong, and it just is what it is. But I gotta keep it pushing. But some people just can't do that. Some people will just do you wrong and not even have an answer for it. Tell you that you got problems or tell you that there are things that you can't fix and never tell you what it is that needed to be fixed. I don't know. I struggle with that because everybody's opinion is their opinion, and what people think of you may not even actually be you. Maybe sometimes it's actually them. And they just don't know how to fix themselves, so they project their problems and their frustrations on the person that's normal, right? You never project it on people that are fly by night, right? People that aren't really in your life like that. You don't care. You care about those who actually are in your life for the long haul. And some strange reason as humans, we do this thing to the people that we love. We take it out on them. And I think it's just because they're there, right? At that moment of frustration, when you feel some type of way, they're always there anyway. And then just in that moment, you're frustrated and you just take it out on them because they're there. That don't make it right. We got to learn as a people to look at each other and understand that we all have faults, we all have flaws, we all have imperfections. And what you deem as something imperfect, some other people deem as, it's not a big deal. So I guess it all depends on the person, right? We try to understand other people's plights. We try to understand people's feelings and their decisions in their life, because inevitably you just want people around you to be happy. So you don't want them to hinder themselves by not doing what they feel. I just wonder sometimes, do people really think things through? Does the average person really get out here and make decisions calculated and not just by emotion? That always bugged me as a person, that people would take an emotional route to things that need to be structurally thought out, make emotional calls on things. Inevitably probably will regret it, but you're destroying more than you have to, because you do, for what? Especially once you get to an adult. Once you're a kid, okay, fine, you're making irrational choices. We all do that. Teenagers, even young adults, right? Let's say about 25, 26. You start kind of going, okay, let me really think about what I'm doing here. And unfortunately, there are people in their 40s that still act like they're 16, still make decisions like a 16-year-old. Yeah, they're able to function, balance a checkbook, know how to spend money, those type of adult things. But when it comes to just everyday decisions, they make them irrationally. And I guess the only person that has the answer is that person. Nobody can really tell you, other than that person, why they thought that they deemed that necessary. And I think that's what I'm dealing with personally. I'm dealing with people making decisions that I don't have an answer for. I've been a lot of things in life, ladies and gentlemen. I just don't understand why. Why? Just Backboard Sports, man. Also Game on Radio. It's your boy JHood. I'm just on here venting right now, doing a quick live. But I'm gonna go and get it off, man, because I'm just getting to the point where I'm just, the question is the universal. Why?